Guys, it's Andre Lindo here, back with another one. Raptors' first loss. Let's talk about it coming up. Woo! So guys, we are here. This is the first loss for the Raptors. They lose to the San Antonio Spurs 101-97 to a Khwahi Leonard-less Spurs team. And to be honest, this game was actually pretty good. I only got to watch it from the second half on, but it was actually a pretty good game, pretty good defensive game for the Raptors. But the main problem was their offense. Point number one. Man, the Raptors defense was on point today. They were playing very good defense. Maybe not individually. There was a few points and a few lapses where they ended up losing out on key points, but they were playing them tough, man. They only had LaMarcus Aldridge only had 20 points. He only had basically 8 points going into the fourth quarter. And then he kind of somehow pops had this really good just timeout, told these guys, the Spurs were down 6, and this Greg Popovich must have screamed and yelled at his team, and they went on a 19-4 run. So I'm not sure what happened there. It was just like, it was crazy. Key point number 2, the Raptors' three-point shooting, man, 10 for 37. They weren't hitting anything. They were ice cold. It was really bad. And they were taking so many threes, 37 shots from three-point range. And they were hardly scoring it. I'm just saying though, in the second quarter, even in the second half, if they had hit at least 2 or 3 more of those baskets, they would actually have been in the lead by like 12 points because they were really outplaying the San Antonio Spurs. It wasn't until the vets came out, showed up, LaMarcus Aldridge, came up, showed up, started scoring the points. Dejoute Murray, oh my gosh, that kid had 15 rebounds. Next key point, Raptors rebounding, horrible. They were getting out-rebounded offensively and defensively all over the night. Look at this. They missed JV. Their best defensive rebounder, JV, was sitting on the bench with a high ankle injury. Kudos has to go to the Spurs, where their defense was actually on point as well. Holding the Raptors to 97 points. They were really, really pushing them defensively. And then there was a huge altercation. The refs really messed up on that one. LaMarcus Aldridge came in, hit Kyle Lowry in the head, then shoved Ibaka. So I don't understand why he wasn't called for a technical foul or even the double technical foul, because it is not like he initiated both contacts. He initiated the shove. Everything was initiated by him. So I'm confused to why no one really got penalized on that call. And then obviously Ibaka had a hard time tonight, on the defensive end, getting so many different fouls. I was talking to my cousin, and we were just talking about, Ibaka's on-the-ball defense, just a one-on-one player defense. And I noticed that he's struggling in that department. That is difficult. But when it comes to weak side defense, stuff like that, yes, he's on par with that. There's a lot of times where he was not covering LaMarcus Aldridge, and it was either Bebe was covering him, or and I'm thinking that was more because of his length, or Polo was covering him. So anyways, even though this was a loss, we saw some really good things with the Raptors. They don't stop shooting. Also, another thing too is that steal. Like, the refs missed that as well. Just by the end of the second half, Norm Powell stole the ball and scored, and they didn't count it because they said it was past the time. But the ball did not touch his hands. They started the clock after Norm Powell touched the ball. So now the Raptors have lost the first game, and now they have another tough opponent against them, which is the Golden State Warriors, who right now is not playing the greatest basketball right now, and would love to see a win against the Raptors. But I'm hoping the Raptors will beat them this time. But I'm going to say that the Golden State Warriors will probably beat us this time around, and we'll probably drop to 2-2. So Wednesday night, we're going to see a pretty good game. We're going to see the Raptors match up against the best team in the league. So guys, thank you very much. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you think down below. Share this video, and and let me know who you think is going to win against the Golden State Warriors and Toronto Raptors. All right? Till Wednesday, see you guys. Peace.